Hello, welcome to today's video. We are on page 177, Music for Reading. So these are more melodies, and we are now going to be transposing them into different keys. So let's read the instructions here at the top. These it says here they include new elements such as chord inversions. They also have the voice leading, so be aware of that. Subdominant chords, triplets, and syncopation. It says to continue the routine established earlier. So if you'd like, you can clap the rhythms if you need to go over those rhythms. Identify the tonalities. Well, first of all, identify what key you're in. Identify the intervals. Chord outlines would be helpful, and so on. In addition, pay attention to elements beyond notes, such as rhythm, such as notes and rhythm, such as touch, the dynamics, the tempos, and the fingering. So there's a lot of good instructions in here about how to play this music. So let's go ahead and start with For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. This is in the key of F major, 6/8 time, and we have a pickup of 1 beat. We're going to count to 5, begin on beat 6. Place in your hands. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From out to here. Da capo al fine, back to the beginning. I want to point out on that note, the F on the last measure of that second system, it says 2. Make sure you play that F with finger number 1. It is not practical, and it's silly to play that with finger number 2. So it's probably a typo. Okay, so that's in the key of F. The best way to transpose this is to think about the scale degrees and to simply shift everything up into G position or G major. Okay, thinking about those intervals, so notice we have a 5th here, 6th, 5th. This 6th interval includes the half step or the 7th scale degree before F. That's a half step, and that's going to be very helpful when thinking about the key of G major. In the key of G major, this is the tonic. A half step would be F sharp. So remember, keep that in mind. Fingerings would be helpful too when playing in G position. So let's go ahead now, prepare by playing to G position. Notice that the first melody to pick up goes from 1 to 3, and that's also the scale degrees. So that's what we need to think about when playing the beginning. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's that F sharp. And let's switch to 2 here. We have a 4th right there. Third interval right there. Okay. Get ready for the pickup again. Okay, so we're thinking about the half steps. Very good. Let's now go to the next piece, Welsh melody. Okay, so we see here this Welsh melody is in the key of F minor. Understand that F minor, so that's the natural minor, has these 4 flats there. Keep that in mind when playing. Let's go ahead and get to know this piece. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little interesting melody there. And this is going to be quite the treat when transposing to the key of G minor. So when transposing, let's go ahead and take this in steps. First, we need to talk about the chords. So we have a tonic, F minor. Notice what this chord is here. What is this chord? Well, it appears to be C dominant 7, and that's the dominant of F, but of course it's a 6/5 spelling there, abbreviated without the 5th. Okay, and that appears to be, the next one is once again F minor tonic, and then notice here, this is A flat in second inversion, okay? This is the relative major of the key signature of F minor with the 4 flats. And so this is going to be very helpful. A flat in the key of F minor is the 3rd scale degree, but keep in mind also that this is second inversion of A flat, so that needs to be known. We go back to the dominant 7, bringing it up in a half step from E flat. Once again, that's a raised 7th for harmonic minor. Back to F minor, okay? So keeping in mind those chords, if you want to write the chord symbols above, I suppose you could, but that just would apply for the right hand. Then when playing for the right hand in G minor, so that's tonic right there, G minor. And then in the key of G, the dominant is right there. And so 5, 6, 5 is going to be that one right there, D, 5, 6, 5, with the F sharp, back to G minor, and then the relative major of G minor, which only has 2 flats in it, is B flat. So B flat has 2 flats in its key signature. This is how you play B flat in second inversion, okay? F being the bass. And then from here, back to D7, 6, 5, and then G minor. So you need to work out those chords first. Then with the left hand, let's go ahead and play the melody. So this one here, shifting over to G minor, thinking about B flat and E flat only being the black keys, and just also thinking about the scale degrees and some fingerings. Remember on measure number 3, your 2 is going to cross over. So just kind of push everything up to G minor. Let's go ahead and play that. And I'll play the right hand too at the same time. Notice that the dynamics are different. Right hand is piano. Left hand is mezzo forte. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes to B flat area. Cross to E flat. Still minor. Or it's still legato in the right hand. Okay. Legato in the right hand, left hand, and then non-legato in the right hand. All right, so let's go ahead and practice that. We will see you next lesson.